We're talking movie making here, so I can guarantee you that at some point, whatever idea, video, or film you had in mind, it will go south on you. And you're going to think, this is it. This is how my career and my dream end. So you can either accept that or you can get to work. Hi everyone, let's start with simple figures. Only 36.5% of first-time movie directors make a second movie. Only 8.6% will make 5 movies in their career. And only 0.1% of directors have made more than 20 movies in their career. So you better get ready, because only 2 things will make a difference between you and all the others: your willpower and your workload handling capacity. There's a terrible but very true saying in Hollywood: you're only as good as your last movie. So strap in, because being a filmmaker means that your possibility to make mistakes is very narrow. You only get one shot, do not miss your chance to blow. This opportunity comes once in a lifetime. Did I just make that up, or have I heard it somewhere? Anyway, and that's the way it is every time you start a new project. I like to compare making a movie to hiking a mountain that's never been hiked before. You stand in front of it and you have no clue on how to get on top. Now, before you start hiking, you gotta warm up. You've gotta get ready. You've got to get prepped. Preparation is the only way to limit the damage when things go south on you, your project, or your crew. So here are my 6 commandments on prep when it comes to filmmaking. It applies to either a YouTube video, a branded content video, a commercial, a music video, a short, or feature film, whatever format you're into. Be aware that this is not a specific order. Each of these steps feeds the other as you are moving forward. They modify each other constantly. And I mean really read it, even if you've written it. A script is always full of surprises and it can be interpreted in many different ways, even some ways that will surprise you. So read it again and again and again. Read it with your crew and read it with the actors, because sometimes other interpretations of your own words will give you new ideas and will make your project even better. One of the hardest things when you're a director is to explain what's on your mind, to put in words the images and vision that are stuck inside your skull. So for that, use references of any kind. It can be music, pictures, paintings, other movies, whatever. And share them with the whole crew, and even with your client if you have one. It will make your vision clearer. It will align everyone towards the same goal and make sure everybody's making the same movie. Now, the tricky thing here is that usually this represents a massive load of information that go back and forth and just stack up. So to make sure it flows well, I use a software called Milanote. It is a great way to lay down what's in your brain and to share it. And the great thing is that it allows anyone you choose to give you feedback and share their ideas. For example, here's a glimpse of the Milanote I use on Piste Noire, the latest show I directed. First, there's a reference page with all the movies I think the crew should take a look at. Second, each department has their own board where I can drop them references and where they can show me how their work is going, for example, and pictures or ideas for me to agree or cancel. It comes very handy for departments like set design. Now, you don't have to share all the boards with everyone, but for all head of departments and clients, it helps making sure everybody's on the same page. There are many types of rehearsals. I'm not a big fan of acting rehearsals. When it comes to acting, I like readings. You go over the lines over and over again. You talk about the scenes and how they should go, talk about character, but I like to keep it fresh for the set when it comes to full acting, because you never know how it's going to be once you get there. But hey, you know what? That's just me. For everything else, rehearse and test everything. Camera possibilities, on-set special effects, stunts, especially stunts. Basically, rehearse anything that is dangerous or takes time to reset, because you don't want anyone to get hurt or waste time on on something that takes an hour to reset each time. So now that you have a clearer vision of where you're going, you have to break it down. You have to know exactly what you are going for. You have to do your shot list for every single scene. Yes, it's going to take a shitload of time. I'd say for a 10 minutes video, it should take you half a day or a day. For a 6 times 52 minutes show, it will take you 2 to 3 weeks working 8 hours a day, for example. So what I do for this is, I sit in a room with the DP and we draw camera positions and character movement on a set blueprint. You can do it in scene number order or in shooting schedule order, depending on your level of crossboarding. During all this process, you will have to make decisions, some right, some wrong. Always take your ego out of the equation. What matters is your vision and yours only. Don't try to please people. Don't say yes because you want the crew to like you. Remember, friend is not your job. Your job is to obtain what you need from the people around you at a specific moment. So if it means being tough, so be it. Just remember that if friend is not your job, being an asshole is not either. This one's probably obvious to many of you, but it's not to most. A shoot is exhausting, so you need to be in shape when it starts. All of the above will help you be prepared mentally, but you absolutely need to get prepared physically. You are about to work long hours, wake up very early, in the rain, in the heat, and in the cold. You are about to be standing up all day in front of screens, talking to many people as your brain overheats. So make sure your body can handle it. Get in shape, because you're gonna need it. As you've heard me say before in many different vlogs that you can check out somewhere, David Fincher said, take all the responsibility because you're gonna get all the blame. The most important decisions you will make as a filmmaker, you will make in prep. So make sure you make them, because you don't want to have to justify yourself for things you haven't decided. You are about to answer 1,000 questions a day. Keep in mind that you can't be right all the time, but you don't have to be. That's why prepping is important. You only have to be right one time, on the day of the shoot. So that's it for today. Hope you liked it. Don't forget to send a little algorithmic love by liking, subscribing, hitting the bell, etc., etc. And I will see you in the next video. Bye.